Bartczak. I teach piano here at L'Oreille Musclée, and it'll be a real pleasure to meet you. My mom chose the piano for me, actually. So I'm from a musical family where actually all of us, all 4 kids now play music, and but I was born in music. My mom played organ, piano, guitar, and led some choirs, and she directed those choirs. And at a young age, she introduced me to the piano. I tried many instruments and tried many things, but the piano was always the one I chose to continue. So I didn't choose piano at first, but I chose to continue the piano, actually. And yeah, so my mom made me choose it. She made me, but I loved it. I find there's so many reasons people learn piano. There might be someone older that wants to just relax and forget the stresses of their life and just zone out and just play their beautiful songs. And there's some people that want to express themselves. And some people have like ideas and songs in their head, and they want to figure out how to play them. How do I get these songs out of my idea? How do I get these ideas out of my head? Some people, they want to show off. They want to show off to their friends, their family, that they're capable of something. Some people want to hear that good job. They just want to hear good job all of the time. So they're going to do what it takes to get that good job. Some people want just stickers. Some people they want to sing and play songs, and then they sing at the same time. Some people want to try a song that they just heard on the radio and they can't wait to try it. And some people just want like, wow, my fingers are doing something that I find is beautiful. So I find there's many different reasons to play it, and often all of them will happen. I find every student comes for a different reason, and every student has their own favorite stuff. So different favorite songs is really something personal. So how am I going to teach them each one individually? Well, by asking them. I get to know the student. I get to know what they like. I find from their difficulty level, there's always many songs that they could choose from at that difficulty, and there's always something they're going to love. There's always something that's going to drive them, and it's all about making goals, making goals. All right, let's reach that song. Let's get to that song. Let's present that song. Let's be able to play it. And they can't wait. They can't wait to learn that new song that I just gave them. Or 5. They want to learn all 5 at the same time. So like, okay, 1 at a time. So my lessons are very personalized. So if they got to get the dexterity, let's do exercises for that. If I want to practice stuff by ear, let's work on the ear. If they want to get the fingerings, or like, let's do motor skills. So, but a lot of it is all song driven. So that's how I teach. I mean, biggest challenges might be like soft hands, just exercises. I mean, let's reinforce the fingers. Some of them might have fear of playing in front of people. Okay, well then let's just like play for the parents, play for the brothers and sisters, play for the grandparents, play for a friend that came over, play for someone that's visiting. And by creating small little steps when it's time for the concert that they feared so much, well, guess what? You've just performed 10 other times and it's the same thing. You succeeded the last 10 times. It won't be harder to play for a crowd because you've already done it. So they might fear playing a song that they think is too hard. Well, guess what? Once I've like cut the song in such simple small things and they've taken every small step, they've achieved it. And next thing they realize that they have nothing to fear. Some students have challenges memorizing. Well, I'm going to hide their hands. I'm going to hide one measure. I'm going to hide the line. I'm going to hide half of the line. And they know it. And I know what they can. So in small little increments, things can be achieved. And one step at a time, you can climb any mountain. some have a good ear. So if they have a good ear, all right, let's use it. I'm going to play something, they're going to copy. I'm going to play something, they're going to copy. The more advanced students, they might actually, I'll let them even film me with their phone so they can go home and copy the musicality, the dynamics, the expression. The other students, but I really push reading. I really push reading. Some of them are very organized. I'm going to work on that. We're going to work and adapt that and have them structured in a way that they can practice very often. So because they're organized, they're going to excel very well. The ones that have good reading, it's perfect. I mean, let's keep working on that and we'll excel in that direction. So the readers, the memorizers, the sight readers, they're all three different skills I find. I want them to learn all three, but whatever strength they have, perfect, let's use it. So I'm all about using their strengths at the same time. The beauty of piano is that there is no end. Classical, folk, pop, Latin, world music, everything is done at the piano. And even after that, there's electronic music on keyboards. So what's left? Everything is possible. I mean, you'll have rock playing on guitars. I'll put an electric guitar sound out on my keyboard. I'll play a saxophone sound on another keyboard. I'm a musician that wants to play big band and symphony orchestras on a keyboard, and it exists. So we're the luckiest where we have the whole range of all the instruments on one instrument, and we have two hands to play two things at the same time. So we can, and that's the beauty, because we could accompany ourselves, we could play melody, we could play chords, we could play bass, and as much as you want, you can play. So the only limit is technique, and that's why there's no end. There's no end how much you could do. There's no idle age. I mean, there's no favorite age. I mean, the youngest I like is 5. 4 is a little hard for 4-year-olds. But the 5-year-olds, they'll sit down, they'll listen, they'll have concentration. I mean, the older ones are awesome. I mean, the adults have a different kind of memory. The young kids, they memorize way too quickly, and we'll just keep the songs changing so that they're always pushed, they're always challenged. The adults, they have a lot more on their plates, a lot more responsibilities in their life, and they want to mostly relax and have a goal that they've had for the longest time. Like, hey, I've always wanted to learn this song. So it's a different pace for the adults, but they have just as much wants to do it. So any age is good. I mean, I'll have 5-year-olds, I'll have grandparents, and we're all loving music, because there's no age for not loving music. I have 2 students I'm most proud of. One of them is Émile Guérin. I taught him for 6 years actually, and his last competition we did, he actually won first place at 15 years old amongst. There were 500 candidates that applied for the competition. 300 of them were 15 years and younger, and amongst those 315 years and younger, he won judge's prize. So he was the best amongst 300. It's insane. And he won for his age group also. So he won a cash prize. And that's, I mean, yeah, you could all win a gold medal, but he got a cash prize also. Wow. I have another student, she was 12 years old, Pascal, and she wanted to write a song. And so she wrote the lyrics, I guided her. She wrote the melody, I guided her. She wrote the accompaniment, I guided her. And she played it all, and she sang it. So she sang and accompanied herself all by herself, and it was a big project, but she did it. She did it for the talent show, huge success. She did it at the competition, huge success. So I like to see that anything is possible, just hard work, and there's talent out there. only times you're hesitant is like you're trying something on YouTube and it's hard. You try learning a song by yourself and it's hard. Well, guess what? You don't have to start right away at the hard songs. Get a teacher. The teacher is going to help you reach there. The teacher is going to help you get to the level where you can actually understand what's happening. Because yes, on your own, you can just memorize where your fingers go, but you're not understanding the music. You're not understanding how to play piano. You just memorized something and that's it. So try it. Try it and you'll find out yourself laughing. You'll find yourself like enjoying. You'll find yourself learning and understanding what's happening. And with that, you just discover a lot of nice songs along the way. A lot of old jams that you're like, yeah, I like these songs too. And we'll cross off a bunch of your bucket list of songs that you've always wanted to do along the way. So I'm a big believer in that. Hope to see you soon. Welcome, come to the school. There's a lot of good teachers here.